So let's continue talking.
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about the Bastille.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined Jedi.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Raven. As all Padawans
so
do.
you are from Tal Raven.
My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
And discouraged? Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided.
Oh.
Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very steady when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
So, I know something about the family.
How can I help? Then I...
Might and
yes,
you?
What's it?
Let's continue.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Don't you think you feel better if you discuss it?
Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly either, though I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most, Saul.
So, that name sounds familiar.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
How could you have seen through that?
I didn't want to, maybe. Are you so sure you would have? Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. And I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Do you really believe it?
I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
So that's all of it then?
No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go!
So, something about the family. I suppose, again, like Bastille.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got...
She's like, that is girl. And last one. Yeah, droid, give me something. Give me something. Yeah. Thank you, droid. Is mission here? Nope. So maybe here. Hello, mission. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, I'm a little bit clumsy. I don't remember this thing. Giovanni! Hello, Giovanni.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Okay. Damn right, I apologize.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes,
not actually.
and in my own.
Don't worry, John, I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that
you learn the
our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Yeah, so can we talk to her again?
How may I be of a...
I was wondering if you could talk, yeah.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi?
Yes.
I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Because you live in Russia? No.
Behind the end of space,
get it why.
a pit of a world. To be sure,
creators of this game gave her
Jedi
Russian accent.
but we had heard of them.
But whatever,
Well,
it's
everyone
kind of
had.
fits.
So that is not to be unexpected. Champions of
Kinda.
truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique.
But I really
Maybe I
like
was one of those
Bastula's
children.
voice. She had a really nice voice. Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, he lived
Yeah.
up to everything my imagination had created them to
He
be.
was like your
I was
prince on
old.
the white horse.
And maybe a little
Of
enamored.
course. Anymore?
They were quite striking.
Quite striking.
Especially the tales of their leader.
Their leader.
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came.
So you've been living there for
Perhaps I
several
was
years.
not entirely
Interesting.
ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed.
Yes.
Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Interesting.
How may I...
Yeah, we can talk
What
again.
is it you would like to speak to me about?
I think alright.
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What is wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra,
Quatra,
and about
that
my
is a
fall
really
to the dark side.
interesting name,
I keep
strange.
thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me.
Yes.
I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Yes. Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
I can't afford to look after you all the time, Giovanni.
I do not come here begging for scraps from you. I will earn my way with you. You will see just how valuable I am.
Yeah. You will see. Can you talk to her
How
again?
may I... What is it you would like to speak to me about? Of course.
Of course. So, mission. Where are you, girl? Hello there.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with
Yeah, I
this.
did.
It'll take some time.
Talk to her
Look,
about it. too bad.
I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's
combat every single time to
it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out.
Yes.
I guess
So
that's what it comes down to. So don't
Sith.
worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Thanks. So
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Lena. What did she do to you?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating.
Yeah.
But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits.
Yes.
Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Sounds like you're jealous.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She
Busty.
used Griff and took away the
So
only
she
family I
had
had.
groups?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
So sounds like he deserted you.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me.
Yeah.
I know I'll probably never see Griff again.
Just little girl.
But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nothing.
Okay.
No light.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk about him.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay. Hey there, what can...
Security spike.
No problem. Anything else? Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
So seems like we can finally leave this planet. Yeah, I'm getting bored of this planet, and I don't know why it is lagging here. So for our next journey, I will pick this Yavin or Javin or whatever state. So it's a small space station orbiting the gas Janjari. So small space station. Grassland, volcanic land, sand, and water. And then it's like bear stuff. Yeah. So like in that ancient ruins. Okay. So this will be our next point of the journey. See you then, people. Bye bye.